Hey guys, how's it going? It's me Miyogi. It's been a while since I've actually made a The Crew 2 video ever since that whole Tanya Hale Evo 10 showcase. Which by the way, if you haven't watched it yet, check it out right here on the upper right. And by the way, the reason why I decided to make a Crew 2 video is because when I logged into Uplay itself, it made mention that this next summit event is actually the anniversary event of the Crew 2 itself. So we're entering the parking area to head straight for the summit. And that summit event is called, wait for it, the Flying Germans. Yep, we actually haven't touched it yet. This is my first time actually going to it. So the Flying Germans is a very straightforward event where, no, not that one, where the main point of the event is to make use of generally German vehicles. So we can see that some here are restricted to Germany, like the 918 Spider, the Golf GTI, and the one and only Rally Raid BMW bike, which I will admit I nearly and almost accidentally bought the wrong bike. I mean, you can see it here on my crew credits. I mean, my crew box. Anyway, so for this first part, I'll be tackling the car restricted events. So we're gonna go first with the touring car races. And I already took the liberty of choosing one of my own selections. I'm pretty sure you guys have watched Parableger's preview of this event where he made use of the BMWs. But for me, I'm gonna stick with the track-oriented Porsche 911 GT3 Cup car, which is equipped with street tires, by the way. I don't know if this is actually a good idea, but then again, it's just vanity. Alright, so it's the Serial Jumpers event. I remember this back in the beta. This is honestly the worst idea I have ever seen in a race event. So what we're doing to maximize our performance is, in any chance we get, we are skipping all these jumps. Normally I should be taking this slightly more seriously, but the moment I saw it was the Serial Jumpers, I beg to honestly differ. This is by far, this is by far the worst idea that Ivory Tower has ever made. And to maximize your time, which by the way, almost all race events are all time based, to maximize your performance, you have to steer clear of these jumps. Though you can nos in between. Just trying to make out where the next jump is. Oh my god. I don't care if we are going off-road. I have no care at all. Sorry for this one, Porsche. Well, you cannot take those out. So where's the next one? Well, I know once we hit the freeway, cause that was my door, sorry. Once we hit the freeway, we have no choice but to face, oh my god. We have no choice but to face all of these jumps combined. Nope! As daring as that looks, that's a very bad idea. See, once we get to the freeways and the bridges, we have no choice but to take those jumps like a boss. Of course, I'll be doing, whoa, that was close. Of course, I'll be doing a way better run than this off screen. But just like to let you know what kind of terror, quote unquote, we're going to be facing. And to think Serial Jumps is an actual event. I thought Ivory Tower took opinions of everyone to heart and decided to take it out. I was wrong. Whoa, the reflection nearly blindsided me there. But you know what's the best thing that Ivory Tower did not do? Put a jump right before a corner. That's like the most misleading way to set up a jump ramp. Okay, and throw all the NOS out there, and we've made it to the goal. With our Porsche still intact. So just an advice, if ever you are going to aim for 100,000 points in this event, steer clear of those jumps. I repeat, steer clear even if you want to go balls blazing Red Bull up there. For the hypercar, it's gonna be a one-on-one with Latrell. Are you kidding me? Okay. But given this is part of the summit, I don't think there will be a cutscene that plays. I would be dead wrong if there was. I don't know if the difficulty spike of this one, if they're using the normal or the hard one, but you're definitely going to face off against Latrell's Regera. Oh, and I just noticed right now that with all power upgrades, we've hit a flat 1,000 horsepower on this 918. Oh, so we're running on a standing start. Is Latrell there? Hey, my boy Latrell's in the 918! What happened to your Koenigsegg? Right, if you've been playing story mode, which I know most of you guys did for the sake of grinding, you'd already by now know the route map of, oh god, the route map of Latrell's car, part 2. Thank god there is no traffic compared to the original one, and there is no cutscenes that you won't need to bother watching. Well, there's the skip button, but there's that. Okay, up those buildings, and just whenever you can, throw in the NOS. Be careful around that section. Normally, because everything's happening on a very bright sunny day, sometimes the sun can get too reflective. Oh god! I have to find ways to make it up. Oh, you can actually take the jump ramp on the second one, and I nearly killed that pedestrian right there on the left. To be fair guys, I actually have not tuned this 918 Spider at all. So this is just basic upgrades and basically that. It didn't mess with the TCS, didn't mess with the internal settings, door. Tap the wall to the side. Hard left. You don't need to worry about Latrell here. So I think this is in the normal difficulty. But you really do gotta go above, under the 3-minute mark. With how bad I'm doing, I think I'm just gonna be hitting 4 minutes. Okay, we got through that easy. Into the freeway. Throwing the NOS there, up the building. Wait a minute, am I looking at this right? If I press the buttons, the same buttons that I use for motorcycles, am I actually able to control the jump radius? What is this? Okay, a little there. No, that's not it. That's not the side. Oh wait, my bad. You cannot take the shortcut right there because you're gonna miss this checkpoint. Alright, if you're going for top 1, 3 minutes 23, you should already be done with the event. But I am not on the top 1 percentile, so I just have to deal with this on my own skills. A little more, 94, 95%. Almost close there. Oh, we can actually cut through the bushes right there for an extra time loss. And there we go. As I estimated, it's just 4 minutes if you're running on an average pace. 3 minutes 23 if you get all your NOS upgrades, and I think the perk rewards from your parts if you get all NOS. But in 4 minutes flat to 4 minutes 5, you can easily get 100k on that one. So probably for the last of this first part, we're gonna go for a street race with the Golf GTI, and we're going at it at Harlem East. I already got my Golf GTI prepared prior. So for those, I know you guys see my poll, right? You know, on which Let's Play I'm gonna work on next, and not including this one on the summit. So, you guys know who this guy is. Give it a moment. Hell yeah, most wanted vibes right here, boys. Okay, no, but seriously, I would have gone with something else, probably like one of the Golf GTIs from Payback, but that's not as popular as Sonny's Golf GTI. I know it's the wrong Golf. Bear with me, this is the only one that Ivory Tower could provide. So if I'm actually playing the theme song of Sonny in the background, I am not sorry. Okay, so even the AI, they're all running in street spec supercars. So you get the Caymans, the 911s, the R8s, the S5s. You're the only one in a freaking Volkswagen. Again, I treated the Volkswagen the same way I treated the 918 Spider. I did not mess with any of the settings. I just jumped straight in with performance parts equipped. Oh, I forgot. I actually have the double NOS. Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh no. What I had in mind. I could have actually continued straight through. Okay, that was a dick move of my end. See, now Travis is in the lead. Goddamn Travis. Don't think I forgot about you ever since the beta. Okay, this is the bad part about the Golf GTI. Since it's front wheel drive, it understeers like a freaking boat. And all of your competitors are in supercars. Naturally, you're in the only street car in this event. So this kind of upped the difficulty a bit, if I say so myself. It's actually good kind of difficulty spike. And I will admit though, the street racing department is kinda imbalanced. I mean, you got the mix of coupes, hot hatches, motorbikes, pedestrian cars, and supercars in one category. Of course, if we're talking PvP, everyone would always go for the supercar league. Not everyone will ignore the fact that all the other cars even existed. Like say the Audi TT, the starter cars, the Mustangs, the Skyline, which by the way, I am maining it alternately next to the Huracan if ever the need calls for it. So yeah, because if you've seen PvP, I've seen nothing but 911s, Corvettes, Huracans. Goddamn those Huracans. Look at that understeer. Not to mention, unlike for example the Huracan, the Skyline, and the other top tier cars, when you NOS it all the way, see how it's, you know, staying on the same RPM range, which you're not supposed to have or feel. The Golf GTI is underrated, I'll admit, but at the same time, it's too weak. Let's say, maybe in another car class, but I can see the Golf GTI in any other car class besides street racing, which is the sad part. It's not good as a drag, it's not good for drift, but who knows. Okay, I just got a 92 there because remember of my oh no moment. But if that didn't happen to you, you can easily get 100,000 with say around 3 minutes flat. If you're that fast, 2 minutes and a half. Continuing on the Flying Germans, we'll be tackling the off-road events. We've got 2 rally raids and an escape. Our first one would be the BMW Bike Rally Raid, which, if you checked on the catalog, it is the only one of its kind. We have here the BMW R1200 GS Adventure Rally Raid Edition. The only one gripe I have with this one over its street version is the huge price difference. This one is priced at 240k, while the basic bike is just at 92, and the tires are the only difference. Anyway, enough about financial gripes. Let's continue on to the event. So first things first is, well, okay. The bike, if you compare it to something like the KTM Starter Rally Raid bike, this one understeers like a pig. It's the Golf GTI all over again from the last part. So you gotta turn early with this bike, sad to say. Continue on. There's a valley at... Ow! I thought I could break that! Okay, there's a valley at the... not actually a valley, but a lake underneath that one. So if you're planning to go through it, don't. I did my fair share of damage on my last time when I thought I was actually recording. It's okay. Just continue on forward on that one. Don't do what I did and hit a tree. Go around the back of those houses. I should be dead by hitting that tree, right? Right? Oh god, I should be dead by almost hitting these trees! Okay. Whoop. Right, that happened. Oh, train! I mean, boulder. Right, train tracks. No need to go through the train tracks itself unless you want to. Oh god, I should be dead by that tree. Sadly, in not a downhill, we're going as fast as only 245 kilometers per hour. No, okay, yeah, I am on a different metric system. Just want to say that at least. If you want an ow, not what I planned. I was going to say, if you want an extra boost, stay on the path if you like, at least before the checkpoint. Because even if rally raids are that strong outside of the terrain, the most that I could say is that that small traction difference makes up for a lot of things speed-wise. Sure, it's just a small amount, but you could... Who can tell, right? I mean, other than you, of course, the one driving. Okay, this is a lot of sand dunes at the last part of this section. Okay, and here we are, and power slide. Okay, 2 minutes 51 is not bad. If I didn't hit that one tree earlier, I could have gotten like 245 or so, and that could have merited me 100k points. But I'll do that later off screen. Next part we got here would be the rally raid. So before I actually enter it, give me a second here, guys, just to swap parts. What I normally do with my own parts here is that... No, that you're weak. Okay, you're not. Alright, what I normally do with my parts is that I only have one vehicle that has all performance parts in maximum. That way, it'll be easy for me to manage my parts, because I've done before where I maxed out everything and it was not a pretty sight in terms of maintenance. In terms of maintaining everything, it did not look really pretty at all. So my suggestion is, if you're after all the golden perks, at least one of each golden perk on each car. I believe I have one of each on all my street race cars. So I didn't have to worry about that one, but for the other ones where I'm not so lucky in terms of the perk effects, this is how I do it for most of my other cars. It's easier to manage, and at least the Summit lets you change cars and tunings on the fly in between events. So okay, we got the 959 Raid. We are the only Rally Raid car, and all of our other rivals are on Rallycross 1. So this is a fusion event. So I see it's the GT3 Cup. Okay. And it's happening on snow. Your advantage over the Rallycross cars here is that you do not lose any speed whatsoever when you are outside of the rally raid terrain. The difference though is that, well, other than that one, these are all 911 GT3 Cup cars. I mean, GT3 Rally Raid Edition cars. That's one. Your other disadvantage is the fact that you drift like there's no tomorrow. Hey, we're actually entering the ski ramp. Is this legal? Is this actually even legal? So make sure where you land as well on that part. That was close. Okay, and it loops back around. Oh, no wonder! I see Wade in this event! Remember Wade, you know, that forgettable guy who was a very huge gripe against Tucker? The other guy that we have forgotten, who's very super chill? Yeah, that Tucker and that Wade. So okay, Wade would be the only one among the rivals who would be in your back most of the time. But if you know your way around rally raids and rallycross cars, and you know how to exploit minor details such as this, god damn it Wade, if you know how to exploit some parts of the race like that, you would not actually have to, hey, there's Tuck right there, oh boy Tuck. As I was saying, you wouldn't need to worry much about this. What happened to that one car right there? I didn't see that happen. Cause see, compared to the rallycross cars, with rally raids, we max out at a certain speed. Bye guys, thanks so much for giving me a hard time. But yeah, with 2 minutes 20, it's an easy 100k, even without the perk benefits. Hey, there's the little boy right there in the very back. I wonder who that one was. So, okay, we got all those out. Now we're gonna handle the escape, which is happening at High Sierra. Good God. Wait a minute, a Huracan Performante! So everyone is using street cars or hypercars in this one. Okay, I get the fact that it's set off-road. But you know what? Let's see first why it's set off-road, and on our second attempt, we'll see why everyone is on a hypercar. Oh god, lag spike. Lag spike. That was a bad time for the game to show me what... yeah, those notifications, especially in a mid-tier thing such as this. It's actually a bad idea to do so. Okay, anyway, what I'm seeing here is that it's purely downhill. Alright, I guess I'm getting a good idea of why people are on cars that we assume that they are. Alright, let's trend with the rest of these guys. I'm gonna make a terrible mistake. Okay. So with escapes like these, you don't need to worry about the minor details, such as where do you need to go, how do you get there. The main thing is just to get away as far as you can, and I still can't imagine how a Huracan Performante off-road can do this no problem at 35 kilometers. God, God, ow. Okay. Oh God, it's steep, it's steep. Where was that other boy who was behind me earlier? Okay, now I can see the point. I can see the point. I can see clearly now. So this is why some of them are able to reach 35,000 meters. Ugh. Let's do it one more time. Let's go and get my performante, quote unquote. Okay guys, you got me. This is not an actual performante. It's just the base Huracan made to look like the performante. Anyway, let's get this out. All-wheel drive all the way compared to front wheel. Ow! Tequila! Alright. Oh, so there are two routes. I get it. Whoa! Okay, I get it now. Alright. I see the problem. So, okay, tequila out. So we start from the other way. Gotcha. Thank you, Zoik, for that one guide. So, okay. So our main objective for this one is to get to the road as quick as we can. I can see the road right now. Whoa, my God. I see asphalt. Okay. Now we can... Oh, I see community. I see how smart the people are. The good thing about escapes is that you can basically break the rules. Okay, enough about breaking the rules. Now I'm following the rules of the road. Oh, hey truck. God, why do I always end up hurting myself? Let's go for one more and see if we can do that nearly impossible stunt from last time. And for the record, I will ask Zoix to lead the way. Okay, so Zoix is going that way. This is so much for follow the leader. Oh God. Bring me to the road. This is the last part before we cut the video right here. Okay, so Zoix is just right behind us, but we gotta chase after somebody else right here. Oh, the truck. Okay, understeering on a downhill is so not the best thing to happen to me right now. Okay. Take it slow and steady. Hard left! Throw the nos right there. The High Sierra Forest. Ah! Ow! That did not help me one bit. Okay, 82. We're almost there. Just one more time. That guy in the Egoista should be right behind. We should be right behind the Egoista now. It's tequila! It's a little too early to be drinking, but okay. Oh no, scheduled maintenance. Oh no, this is bad. That was a rock? Ow. We're going this way to at least ante-upper pace. And down the High Sierra Forest we go. We should be able to pace ourselves as quick as we can. Careful on understeer on that one. I always hated that corner. Okay, good. Damn it! 4007. Not as great as we hoped it would be. Not as great as the last one. But then again, I guess you guys already know the tactics. So you gotta hit at least 5 kilometers worth. So how you exploit that is up to you. Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Hyogi. Now we're already in the final part of this one where we're handling 2 escapes and a powerboat race. So right now, it's the storm drain escape. I did some research off screen for a bit on what actually needs to happen. Is that we need to jump into the freeway. Yes, you heard me right, guys. Jump into... Oh my god, here we go again.
Oh shit, here we go again.
This is why people are using hypercars. They are trying to get into the freeway and escape from there. Speaking of escape, we only got 10 minutes before maintenance kicks in, and we are so boned after this. Okay, we made it! We made it! Not how I planned it, but we made it! Okay, so while we're in the freeway, sorry Ford. We just need to escape as long as we can before the radius kicks in. So by the way, kudos to whoever made this very special Cyber Formula Asurada skin for the Veneno. It actually suits it, if I may say so myself, to be honest. Oh god. No, no. See? 10 minutes. We need to do this, the escape, and the powerboat! Damn it, Ford! You must really hate me at this point. So we need to get this one done in 10 minutes, and the other race takes 5 minutes. So the escape should take less than 5. Hopefully we get that all done in this final part of the video before I start editing and before maintenance takes over. Right now at 8 kilometers. No traffic? Good. Oh, we're going up the hill. Does America actually have uphill freeways? God. Ford must really love to screw me over. Oh, that was Chevy! That person inside that compact car should be dead by this point. Okay, so right now we are gunning it at 12 kilometers.
Surprise,
and if I'm right, the world record! Oh my god, he is here! He is here! And we stopped at 13. How far or how well did we do? I did not see that bar coming a mile away. Oh, nice! Okay, so if I'm right, as long as we hit 6,000, we are good. 6,000 meters, I mean. Okay, so now we're left to playing on water. So first, let's do the powerboat event before maintenance kicks in. I can't stop stressing that fact. So we're going to the Uber Dam. And simply put, it's a boat race. I've been using the Offshore Mark 1 for as long as I remember, and it has served me so well for the entirety of the powerboat events of the game.
3, 2, 1.
So the guys aren't your problem, the dam is. Okay, so like as usual in any other race, any other game, avoid the jumps. It's not gonna help your time. It's just gonna make you look fancy. And yet I did so anyway. So whenever my NOS meter gets charged, I exploit it instantly. Sometimes even if it's just half of it. This would roughly just take me around under 3 minutes if I'm right. Or under 2 if I'm lucky. And there's the Uber Dam. I honestly have no idea how boat physics works, so I don't know how to actually lessen the impact on that landing so that we can have a smoother exit. But okay, under 2 minutes, I digress. The Uber Dam is actually one of the quickest farming spots for those who don't know, where you can get a lot of bucks in a short amount of time. Enter that one, and with a minute 28, let's see how many points I've garnered for that. Okay, scratch that, a minute 27. We got 113, not bad. Okay, let's prepare the boat for a few short moments before maintenance notice of 5 minutes kicks in. It's another escape. Hopefully it's not as bad as the last one. So let's hit it. We're at Lake Mead. Let's see, what should I do? Oh, we can actually take the other way around to get on the fatter section. So exploit the NOS as much as you can. Oh shit. Oh, we're back at Uber Dam. We are back in Uber Dam. I think you can actually get stopped by that one floaty post right there. Into Uber Dam we go. See, 5 minutes. Yeah, we can get this done, guys. We can get this done. Done. God, what? The problem is, how quick can we get it done? And who's this guy right behind me? I have no idea. Exploit the NOS! Okay, 4.1212. What did we get? Oh, come on! Really? Okay, one more. One more. That's all I'm saying. One more. Hi, Clarence. Shame I can't draft behind your big shack ass. But I can over-nos my way past you. Hi, Clarence. Clarence, what are you doing? What are you doing, Clarence? Was this the only way you know how, Clarence? Why, Clarence? So, okay, we learned from our mistakes last time, guys. We just have to avoid the jump. That's all we need to do. That's all I need to say. Take this side. And also stay on that side. Goodbye, Clarence. Okay, 4,380. Please tell me I've done better if we reach 100k. Yes, we did it. Okay, so that is the quickest way so far for the time being in getting to 100k. To at the very least ensure your post for the Wasp edition. I know this is going to be one of those grindy events once again. Because, I don't know, see, this can still be improved. This one as well, this one too. Also the raid event. I'll be sure to do those off screen. But at least, you know, this is the quickest way for 100k on each event. Anyway, that's done it for the Crew 2 Summit of the Flying Germans. The first year anniversary of the game. Congratulations to Ivory Tower. Congratulations to Ubisoft, on 1 year of The Crew 2, you have really fooled a lot of your fans. I don't know if it was your actual intention to spite your fans at the beginning, only to deliver something really good in the end. I'm not saying that the Crew 2, while the Crew 2 Hotshots is perfect enough as it is. It can be drastically improved. I'm sure Ivory Tower has a lot of things to add up to this. I hope it gets better. Okay, I get it in 2 minutes. Yes, of course. All right. So yeah, hopefully there's more. This is just me wishful thinking, but I hope Toyota makes it in on the Crew 2. Some more other. Okay, this is kind of biased, but more JDMs into the game, please. The Diablo for Lamborghini, I hope they can add it in. It can be a good add-on for the past and present event. It can be a good contrast to the Murcielago, the same way how it does for the Gallardo and the Huracan for the street racing division. Anyway, I hope Ivory Tower sees this. I hope Ubisoft sees this. I hope they listen. This is also constructive inputs from the community, although I'm just part of the community, but I don't speak on behalf of everyone. Though I'm sure maybe some of you may agree in what. If you have anything that you'd like to add, just not cops, given the theme of the Crew 2. As much as you want it, cops cannot be added into an ESPN type of more multi-platform sports kind of theme, as what the Crew 2 is after. Anyway, so this is Miyogi saying see you guys in the next event of the Motor Nation.
Wow.